She lives in, she lives in, she lives.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Raylyn, and today I'm trying a dry wash and go. So think wash and go, but take the water out of the equation. So I'm starting on dry stretched hair from a rod set. If you haven't seen that video already, be sure to check that out. Will be listed in the cards. But I won't be using any water today to define my curls. I will be relying solely on the water in my styling products, so let's get into it. Like with any style, sectioning is key, and since my hair is bigger than usual, I am working in smaller sections today. I'm going to start off by lightly detangling my hair with my unbrush, and then I'm going to go in with the Extreme Wetline Gel as my base, and I'm going to apply it to each section. Now, this part was a little bit challenging for me because I'm so used to reaching for my spray bottle before I apply any type of styler or product to my hair, and also just relying on that water to help distribute the product through my hair. Next, I'm going to follow up with the Miche Gel to Foam Styling Mousse, and I'm going to apply that on top of the Extreme Wetline. This product did have a higher water content, so it did help with reverting my curls back after being in a stretched state. The only drawback that I really have for this dry, waterless wash and go style is that since there's no water, your hair and your hands are going to be very sticky. I do not like stickiness when it comes to product residue on my hands and on my hair. I really should have done this with gloves, but that was driving me crazy. So that's one thing to consider. And that also showed me that I never really considered how much we rely on water when it comes to product consistency and just how it feels on our hands and our hair overall. But I'm going to repeat this same process all over my head, putting the Extreme Wetline on the hair first and then following up with that Miche Gel to Foam Styling Mousse. Another observation that I already mentioned earlier in this video is that since there is no water, as a result, I am using more product. And I feel like without the water, the product is just sitting on my hair. So I'm already anticipating buildup and potentially flakes. So it might just be snowing at the end of this video, but keep watching to see what happens. I'm working with the same part that I had in from the rod set, so I'm just slicking my hair back on the side so that I can pin it back for a little side part look. This is what my hair looks like with all of the products applied. Even though it does look a little wet, it's really not that wet at all. It's really just damp from the products being in my hair. I'm feeling the definition so far. I actually wish my hair looked this defined and this shiny when I style my hair with water for a wash and go. But I'm just gonna sit under the hooded dryer for about 20 minutes until it's dry completely, and I'll be back. This is what my hair is looking like fresh from under the dryer. It's about 95% dry, so I'm actually going to go in with my pattern blow dryer and diffuse that underside just to make sure everything is dry before I go in to stretch and fluff my hair. Now, this is a step that I usually don't get a chance to actually do depending on the styler combo of choice because I never have a strong enough hold to actually go through and stretch my hair. One drawback to me doing wash and goes is that the shrinkage is real, but also real to the point to where my shape is ugly. And I've noticed that if I take the time to go in and stretch my roots out a bit, it actually helps with the shape and with getting that volume that I prefer to have on day one. I used to be a person that would just take day one hair fresh out under the dryer, probably won't fluff it much, and just let time do its thing to let my hair expand. But that usually results in me hating my hair on the first day, and I'm tired of hating my hair. So stretching has definitely changed the game for me, and it's one of my favorite things to do when I'm working with a strong hold gel. This is what I'm working with after fully drying and stretching my hair at the roots. I haven't done a full fluff yet, but as you can see, it's still defined, still shiny. Like, I'm really feeling these results. I don't really get these kind of results on my regular wash and go. I did do this wash and go late at night, so I will be putting my hair up in a bonnet, and then I'm gonna come back in the morning and show you guys what I'm working with. It's the next day, and I'm gonna go through my usual morning routine of taking my hair out of the pineapple and shaking and fluffing out my roots so that I can kind of get my shape back. At this point, I realized that the product was flaking, so my predictions were correct. Too much product, and it was just sitting there building up on the hair shaft without that water there to give it that extra oomph that it needs to not flake. Usually snow in the forecast is enough to just make me want to cancel all my plans and start over. However, the show must go on, so I will continue to fluff my hair out so that I can show you guys the final results. If I didn't have a black shirt on, I could probably trick myself into thinking that the flakes aren't that bad, but look at my shirt. It was covering my entire shirt and my hair wasn't even fully fluffed out yet, so that's how bad it is. It's not even just regular snowfall. This is a blizzard, a snowstorm, okay? Okay, so this part completely defeats the purpose of not using water. But water is like my secret weapon. I use water when I'm fluffing my hair out, and it helps with volume. It helps with my curls that are clumped together, you know, just loosening that up a little bit. And it also helps me get my desired shape. I really don't know how else to explain it in a way that makes sense, but it's my secret weapon, and I feel like if I didn't use it on this particular style, my shape would have just been looking a little off. And if I'm gonna see it through, it needs to at least look good, you feel me? As I was picking my hair, I actually started to see some product buildup on my hair. I don't know if you can actually see it on camera, but I did have some buildup. So wash day is going to be super fun, rinsing all that gunk out. So after all of that fluffing and the little snowstorm that we just had, this is what my hair is looking like. It's still very defined. I got a nice amount of volume for it to be day one hair, and honestly, I'm impressed by the results. I really like this product combo. I've never tried these two products together, and the results would make me consider doing a dry wash and go again. The only drawbacks is that it's sticky and it's flaky, but we'll just blame that on technique. All in all, I do like this. I will rate this wash and go a 8 out of 10. It could have been higher if it wasn't flaking, but hey, you live and you learn. If you made it this far in this video, thanks for tuning in, and I really appreciate you.